Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share with you my skill and knowledge. My name is Lee Junior and my metric number is 07DTK18F1038 and I am from Cunningham. So I have been assigned to question set B. The first question is tell me about yourself. I've been passionate about computers since I was a kid. My parents bought our first family computer when I was in standard 3. Since then, I learned on how to use computer and fix minor issues. This allowed develop my interest to know more about computer. I knew then that I wanted to pursue computer engineering as my career. I studied electric and electronic computer engineering at Polytechnic Kota Kinabalu and graduated 1 year ago. So for the second question, which is what is your greatest weakness? Describe how do you overcome it. My greatest weakness is that I get impatient when projects run past the deadline. I'm a stickler for due dates and get uncomfortable when work is not completed on time. To avoid this, I've started being more proactive and paying attention to how I'm reacting to make sure I'm being motivational and helping foster efficiency. For the question number 3, what do you do when you are not working? When I'm not working, I like to editing picture using Adobe Photoshop and also editing videos to fill up my empty time. I also feel passionately about taking care of myself physically and like to get out for a run several times a week. The fourth question is tell me about a time you dealt with a challenging situation at work. So late one Friday afternoon at last part-time job, a client called with an urgent question about the project we were working on for them. My boss usually handles all client contact directly, but he had already left for the weekend. I explained the situation to the client and said that although I might not know the exact answer to the question, that I was also working on the project and might be able to help. That was good enough for the client, and while it was true that I didn't have the answer immediately, we were able to work through it together fairly quickly, and the client got off the call assured that they wouldn't need to worry about the issue over the weekend. I also left a note for my boss about the call so that he could check with the client on his return on Monday morning. So the fifth question, which is tell me about the most recent project you worked on. What were your responsibilities? The most recent project that I worked on is about a system called FIRST or Facility Protection System based on IoT. My responsibilities for this project is to design an interface and programming for the device. We have finished the project 2 days ahead of schedule and everyone giving cooperation for the project. And finally, for the last question, what is the biggest IT challenge you have faced and how did you handle it? One of my biggest challenge of IT is to learn programming language. When I was in college, I have learned C programming language and it seemed difficult for me for the first time. But it's not the end for me as I have interest to learn and learn from my mistakes. My hard work since then have taught me to never stop and find a solution for my problem. Thank you for making time to interview me for the open role. I am thrilled about the prospect of working in this position and being part of a highly reputable team.